All right, hello. Name Xavier Somerson. Time 4 o'clock p.m. As you can see, Friday, July 8th. If you can see that on my iPhone, not sure if you can see that or not. All right, so I just called my girlfriend named Cortessa Major. Basically, what she said to me, sort of pissed me off, sort of didn't, because I figured something like this would happen. I figured that this, on this spiritual walk that I'm on this journey, that I would encounter certain attacks, that would come. So yesterday, well, no, hold on, when was it? Was it June? Let me see, I have it written down. Just a moment, bear with me. Let me find my little notepad. Yeah, as you can see, I'm out getting some good sun, enjoying this nature out here. Peace, everyone. Positive energy always creates elevation. If you don't know what that means, peace. So just a second, bear with me. All right. Make sure I'm still recording. Okay, man, 30 seconds. All right, let me put this down just a second so I can go in my bag. Yeah, I packed a couple things with me while I'm out here snail hunting. Got a few big apple snails in here from the local canal out here behind the Falls shopping mall. As you can see, it's free. People have been coming back here all day, back and forth. A gentleman and his son were fishing. Saw some other people come back here, unload a boat. Yeah, I've been back here just chilling, enjoying myself. Got a little turtle that just keeps popping up, saying what's up every now and again. I keep forgetting to mention my plant basil. Got a basil plant with me. Yeah, I'm out here sifting through rocks, trying to see if I can find a few little crystals out here, maybe in Florida. Yeah, go figure. But yeah, I'm out here just enjoying nature. So let me go back to what I was talking about. 1 second, let me put it back down. So yeah, I called her, and the connection was a little rocky because I'm on Wi-Fi. I don't have connection for a reason. I don't want a phone connected. I don't want really, I run off of Wi-Fi pretty well, but let's see here. So this is my little notepad that I've started when I started my spiritual journey, just to make sure I can, document things as they come, just to make sure that I'm, accountable on my end, and make sure that everyone else is held accountable as well. So I only have one of the officers' name. I didn't get his badge number that day, but the day was actually July 6th, 2022. As you can see at the top of this page, let me see. Actually, I can't flip the screen now. Let me see. So yes, on this side. So it's July 6th, 2022. Approached by 2 officers, Miami-Dade County. Someone called the police on me while sunbathing. Nothing happened though. They left, and yeah. Okay, so then later on that day, well, actually not later on, probably about 15 minutes after the first squad car left, down here at the bottom, as you can see, it shows and there was 2 officers, by the way, and the first, as I mentioned, by 2 officers. I didn't get either of their names, but the second officer, he was so kind to mention his name. He gave me his name. He came out, gave me the reason why he called. The other officers, they sort of gave me a reason why they called, but I guess it was just more of a routine. With Carlos, the second squad car arrived after first left, and Carlos was the officer, and I marked down here that Carlos was a nice officer. So basically, Carlos came out, hopped out the car, and I instantly I was like, oh man, another one, because the first car with the two officers had already left, an older gentleman and a younger one, and looked like they might have been both Hispanic gentlemen, but that's neither here nor there. Carlos came, and it's crazy because Carlos is actually the name of the maintenance man at my apartment complex too, and I'll get to that in a minute as well. But that has no relation, just that their names are Carlos. So Carlos, the second officer, the second squad car arrived after the first left. And after, when he arrived, his name was Carlos, the officer. He basically let me know that some of the neighbors called. I guess they were concerned. They saw some guy, and I'm already knowing what it's about. We don't have to look at me. Look at me. We don't have to say too much. When I let my hair down, it's an even different story. Look at me. And that's my hair braided. If I let it hang, which I normally walk around with my hair flowing freely down to the floor, it's not normally braided. I have it like this for my little walks and stuff that I do, so it's easy to maintain, and I can get get an even tan or get even sun all the way around while I'm out here. So basically, when I talk to my girlfriend, she lets me know that I guess our landlord, whose name is Marion, by the way, has, I guess, received some calls probably from the organization and probably some of the neighbors as well, probably. And mind you, these people, they've seen me several times. They've seen me walk through here and there and here, just walk through though. Never really just out and about, just enjoying nature, not bothering anybody, not talking to anybody. I might just wave and say hello, hey, how's it going? Just normal interaction, how anybody should do when they walk by. But when they leave after the normal interaction, hey, bye, hello, how are you, bye, whatever, hi, bye, then I'm getting the police called on me, right? And it's a problem, it's an issue, because I'm out here like this. I'm out here no shoes. I don't care to wear shoes anymore. Ever since I stopped wearing shoes, my feet have improved 100%. Look at me. Do you hear me? Ever since I stopped wearing shoes. So for me, it's more of a health thing. The health benefit, the health factor. Out here getting back into nature. While everybody else is on a device, in the house, connected through some type of social media or whatever their outlet may be, whatever they feel like they need to keep them going. Me, I felt like I needed to give all of that a break. Sitting in the house from COVID, the pandemic, for 2.5 years, and no, that is not what's up. My health, I felt it was deteriorating drastically. And now that I'm out here, decided to switch up things, change up my routine. Mind you, I've lived in Village at the Falls apartment now, my girlfriend and I, for about close to going on 4 years, since I want to say about 2000 and about the end, mid, I want to say probably April 2019, April 2020 maybe. I'd have to go and look at the lease and see for sure when we actually moved to Village at the Falls. So yeah, basically I walk around. I just started walking around. It hasn't been long, just a few days. Not even a full week now. I would probably a week in total now. So I in the morning time I'll walk. I'll go and stand and get some sun in the morning time. It's only 1 day now. 2 days. I want to say I probably went back the second day and just sat for a quick second, probably a few minutes, and in that same area where I went in, where they where they called the police, law enforcement on me at the first time, and the police came each time. They just walked up to me. I think I started a conversation like, yeah, what's going on? Like, how's it going? Like, everything good? Like, yeah, like, I'm good. Like, yeah, I'm just out here sunbathing, like, just, getting some good sunlight, enjoying nature. And, the first officers, I let them know, like, yeah, everybody's in the house just so connected still, and so worried about the wrong things, as to where now I'm back out in nature. And some people have been, back out here, been able to just still do their own thing or whatever. But as soon as I get out here and I'm looking like this now, because look, I'm set. I got all my whatever I need out here. Got my water and everything. I'm good. Like, I'm clear, like clear conscious. Like, I don't know what these people are talking about. Like, yeah, so if it boils down to them trying to make it seem like I'm crazy or whatever the case may be, whatever. We've been there before, time and time again. You guys are not going to make this about the black guy being crazy, because he's out walking around enjoying nature in his natural, as I'm supposed to be. Out walking around, no shoes. Shoes have disconnected us from the earth. It's one of the biggest traps that they fed us, and you all keep believing it. This is why the disconnection comes, why the separation is still here, why the division is still here. Why when I start walking and getting out in nature, and yeah, I'm out here, like, I don't need any shirt or shoes. Luckily I do wear shorts and pants and stuff. Like, when I go and lay by the pool in the morning time, like after my little walk, I'll go and stretch out by the pool like anybody else would do. I mean, countless individuals. I'll make a separate recording of that, of people just going and laying out by the pool in their natural, just like this. No shoes, no shirt. The women, of course, have their two-piece, probably little suit on, their little two-piece bathing suit, or maybe a onesie if they're a big kid. But look at me, like, what are y'all talking about? I don't have time for the foolishness or the bull crap. I never did. I never had any time to waste of anybody's, which is why I'm out here by myself. I don't have time to be fooling around with individuals who still think this way, who still see this way. It's much bigger than that. Much bigger than that. You see this? I've had this now going on 14 years now. No, we'll be on 15. So come on now, like, stop playing with me, man. Stop playing with me, people. Stop playing with me. Go play with your kids. Go play with your therapist. Whatever you have to make them think that you're a sane individual. But you can talk to a person clearly and see that they're okay. They say hello, smile, like, everybody smiles, like, hey, yeah, hey, what's going on? How's it going? Yeah, everything good. Yeah, they see me like this, and in their mind, yeah, they can, their actions, they can do this, yeah, but they leave and freaking go in their houses and hide like cowards and freaking and call the law, call the police. So how does that make any sense? So yeah, let's get back to my what I was explaining about the police coming on July 6, 2022. So on that same day now, this is after the second squad car left now. Carlos, he left. He came, he explained, as I mentioned, Carlos was a nice guy. He said, like, yeah, some of your neighbors were worried, whatever, you were out, I guess, walking around in my natural. Because I don't have on a shirt and shoes, which I'm not gonna put on. I'm not gonna put it on when I'm out here walking around enjoying myself. I'm not gonna put it on, so they can hang that up. if I'm at a some type of event that calls for that, then yeah. But if I'm out here enjoying myself, man, I can walk by countless individuals in their natural, running, exercising, enjoying themselves without the police getting called on them. And this is in my own neighborhood now, where I've lived for going on 3.5, 4 years now. No one has time to play these games. So the same day, 6/6/22, around 4:30 p.m., a third officer showed up. It's right here in this little text right here. Listen, if any arraignments or anything are brought up to try to question my sanity, who I am, my being, just know that it's documented already. On phone, because I have to do this long, stupid behind video, and now because everything is we're in the age of technology, right? Listen, I love technology when I was young. I went to Robert Morgan for freaking technology education, and look at, like, no, I couldn't even get out the name of the course because I almost despise it that much now. I want to be disconnected from every source of technology, period, which more of you should do and get back out here in the world. Just say, forget the devices. I'm mad inside that I have to be on this device. I know it's gonna hit 20 minutes that I'm gonna be talking because of some bull crap. Because I'm having a good time, because I'm enjoying myself, because I'm at peace, creating good vibes and good energy, good memories wherever I go. Yeah, so that same day around 6/6/2022, around 4:30 p.m., a third officer arrived, and as soon as he showed up, he walked about. It was a good distance that he had to walk to even get to me. I even beat him halfway, so he didn't even have to come all the way to where I was at. Like, confronting this problem head on, because it shouldn't be a problem from the get-go, because I'm out here enjoying myself, because I'm living my life, because I'm enjoying nature as it was intended to be. Excuse me. I gotta get some water in a second. So yeah. So it was a distance that he had to walk to get to me. I beat him more than halfway, so I was moving pretty quick, you know. I had my plan in my hand, Basil was with me. I had my little pad in my hand, just so I can write down anything if I needed to. And he obviously saw that. All of the officers that came obviously saw that I was intelligible enough to know how to hold a decent conversation, know how to interact with human beings, and not run behind their backs like cowards and go and call the police on them. But yeah, I'm the one having the police getting called on me. So the last altercation, or yeah, I guess confrontation that day with or run-in with the police on 6/6/2022, which was that was the fourth police officer that day that I had already spoken to about the same crap, because I was out enjoying nature. It's almost as if they had surveillance on me or something, because it's like the areas that I was in, it's like, who was watching? And if it was the neighbors in this location, and they saw exactly what I was doing, that I wasn't a harm or a threat to anybody, but yet they had the need and felt an obligation to call the police to check on me to see if I was in my right state of being, if I was in my right mind. Oh, I hit the 20-minute mark. I'm going over. So, yeah, basically, I got off the phone. Well, the connection was bad. I was using the Wi-Fi connection. I'm back here behind the Falls Shopping Mall once again, enjoying myself. I need her to hurry up and come so I can get these snails in the house. I'm pretty sure they need to, well, I need to get her to bring the plastic container so I can transfer them over to a larger environment. But yeah, so this is what I'm gonna be dealing with probably for about the next month or so, because this isn't dying down. I'm not letting this go. Just like I know they're not gonna let it go, I'm gonna continue. Like I said, I'm gonna continue to be out here in my natural. Just as you see, no shirt, no shoes. When I'm walking, when I'm enjoying nature, this is how anybody will see me. I will have always with me. You will see my walking stick. Yes, I took time to carve this, which is probably another thing that they saw as alarming. They saw a large black guy carving a stick. I mean, we don't need to put too. We don't need to, like, come on. Let's not even go there. Like, what was that? Was it a little too primitive for them? A little too barbaric? Yeah. Okay. Whatever. Well, yeah. Y'all have fun with that. So, where I'm at with this now is, no one should have to go through any bull crap like this ever and have to take time out of their day while they're trying to enjoy themselves to make a recording because they felt like they needed to protect face value, protect their image. Like, who does that? What age are we living in? Where are we headed with this? I'm just trying to figure it out like anybody else. Just trying to figure it out. So now, I don't know if this is going to cause issues with our landlord. Once again, her name is Marion, because apparently she's gotten calls from, like I said, neighbors in the organization, the whatever housing agency that we live under or whatever. But, you know, she's a private, I mean, I guess she owns the spot and we rent through her privately. So, yeah, they have to report everything back to her. Like, I mean, I'm not a kid. I'm not in school. I'm not in prison. I'm out here free. I don't know what any of these people are talking about, once again, for the record. If they feel like I'm crazy because I am out enjoying nature, getting exercise, and I'm actually walking by and saying hello and probably waving, and, you know, I have my plant basil with me every time, you know, I walk by. I mean, the last time I checked, people are out walking dogs, animals, and yeah, they may provide some type of psychological, like, some type of, you know, relief from any type of traumatic life experiences, or, you know, we have service dogs and things, and service animals and things of that nature. The last time I checked, dogs and animals don't produce oxygen. They don't produce oxygen. So me carrying my plant, it only made sense to me. Like, some people want to carry animals. I want to carry a plant around. Who's judging who? Like, who's judging who? I don't care if you want to carry your little lap dogs and bag dogs inside your little fancy cases and dress them up for holidays and do all that. Then y'all go right ahead, do what y'all do. But I'm not with that. Like, that's y'all. I want to be out here in nature, enjoying this life that I have, whatever life I have left to live. Just like all the rest of you should be doing, enjoying this life. So, like I said, once again, it is kind of upsetting and saddening, disheartening at the same time, because it's like, why should anybody have to even worry about defending themselves in this manner? Why? I'm pretty sure there's something that I left out, and if I have to make another video, I will. But I'm just getting tired of talking at this point. I'm at 26 minutes, and I'm out, y'all.